Hey guys, welcome back to another gold making video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you something a bit different where you can pretty much AFK and make gold. Now to do this, you're going to need two things. You're going to need a monk and you're also going to need the potion of treasure finding. So you can get that off the auction house. It is this right here. Finding. So this thing right here, potion of treasure finding. Now they're very cheap, you can get them for about 100 gold each, and this will last for a full 60 minutes. So if you're going to do an hour, you'll only need one of these and you'll be ready to go. Now before we get into the gold farm, if you want to learn more about making gold in World of Warcraft, you can check out my gold making guide, which will be the first link down below. It has a whole heap of different farming methods, farming spots, and just teaches you how to make gold in the game properly. But let's get right into this AFK farm. So where it is located is in Twilight Highlands, right up the top right here. So right next to this place, the Maw of Madness, and it is located right here. And you want to come to the steps where there are these two greater fire element mobs. So the NPCs, you don't kill these, but what you actually are going to be killing are these mobs right here, and they constantly come back to this location. Now they don't have a crazy drop table of loot, however what you're going to be making all the gold from is going to be from the potion of treasure finding. So when you kill mobs in this zone, you have a chance to get a tiny treasure chest, and inside of the tiny treasure chest you get a whole heap of old world materials and raw gold. I will throw up on the screen right now a screenshot of the items that you can actually get from these tiny treasure chests. So they're all materials that sell on the region-wide auction house, and they sell extremely well. So how to do this farm and make it AFK is very simple. And now you need a monk, and what you want to do is come right in the center of the two fire elementals, so right here, and you want to place your statue, so your ox statue right here. And then with the new Dragonflight talent, you can actually summon this right here, and this will last for 30 seconds. So you can do this once every 2 minutes, so every minute and a half you'll be putting down a new one of these, which will last 30 seconds, and every 2 seconds it does damage, AoE damage around it, and will basically automatically kill the mobs for you. So you can set that up right in the middle here, exactly where your ox statue is. Now I have special macros for these two things, so it is /cast @player, summon, and then it's summon the white tiger statue. Then have the same thing for the black ox statue, and this will just basically, wherever you're standing, will summon the mob. Now once this disappears, so you have a timer for it here, this is when you will have to start doing either your spinning crane kick every now and then, or you can use this right here, the rushing jade wind. And now the rushing jade wind will actually last for 8 seconds. So every 8 seconds you can click this again, and basically what this will do is do an AoE ability which lasts for 8 seconds. So you will only have to click this every 8.3 seconds until your this one right here, what is it called, your white tiger statue comes back off cooldown, and then you can simply use the white tiger statue for 30 seconds, and then you have to go back to your rushing jade wind. It's extremely easy farm to do, and as you can see, they just start building up and up, and what you'll actually be doing is looting them up, and you'll be getting the tiny treasure chest. You can also get some of the cloth, but you're mainly going to be getting the tiny treasure chest, and that is what is going to be making all the gold from this farm. Your black ox statue lasts for 15 minutes, so every 15 minutes you'll have to refresh that, and it's very easy farm to do. Now you can do this farm without paying pretty much any attention to your screen whatsoever. You can just be spamming the rushing jade wind every time it's off cooldown, and you'll basically be constantly doing AoE abilities and killing the mobs. And then whenever the other statue comes up, you can simply put that down, and then you can go away for 30 seconds without doing anything, and you can come back to using your rushing jade wind. Now this farm is making anywhere from about 8 to about 10k gold per hour just by doing this simple method of AFKing and clicking every now and then to actually loot up your treasure chest. So as you can see right here, these are the tiny treasure chests that I am talking about. So these things right here, you also can get some transmog pieces that drop from the mobs. However, the transmog pieces from here aren't that crazy, and then you also get a whole heap of venerable items that will add up too for some raw gold. But it's a very easy farm, especially if you just feel like kicking back, clicking a button and simply looting every 2 minutes. I highly recommend looting every 2 minutes. That way the loot won't start disappearing and you won't miss out on any of the tiny treasure chests that you actually farm. Now once you have the tiny treasure chests, you can simply click on them, and as you can see, it will give you loot. It gave us amber silk cloth, 10 of those, and I'll put up on the screen once again the loot table from the tiny treasure chests that you can actually get from them. Anyways guys, if you want to learn a lot more about making gold in World of Warcraft, my gold making guide will be the first link down below in the description box, so go ahead and check that out. It goes over a whole heap of different ways to make gold in the game, from your basic stuff, from in-depth profession stuff, to farming transmog, to a whole heap of different actual farming spots. It's pretty much got everything inside of that guide, so go ahead and check that out if you're interested in making gold in World of Warcraft. Anyways guys, until the next video, take care.